Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful morning here in Petropolis. Um, Not very hot, must be around 25 Celsius. We are here in the mm, city park, the natural city park, and here's some ruins. Not much going on there, and there's cameras, so I would like to show you guys outside because I've been in these ruins before, but they put up some barriers and the cameras, so I don't want any trouble. Let's see if you can find an entrance through the back or the side where the cameras won't be seeing us. But really, it's a simple ruin, simple layout. Used to be a two-story house. It was abandoned. Okay, I think I can probably go up these stairs here. Let's see if I can. Yep. Okay. Going up the stairs to nothing. But you can see inside at least. This was probably second floor because these stairs are here for a reason. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't want trouble. That's good. Okay. See there? The markings which indicate that they tried to probably renovate this, but the idea was abandoned. Oh, yeah. I didn't see that. Wow. So that was like the attic. You see? That's what's left of the attic. And then you can see like the triangular shape that was the roof. And then second story and first floor, ground floor. And that's the steps we just took. Oh, that's awesome though. I didn't realize there was an attic. This must have been quite the house. Why it was eventually abandoned, turned to a ruin, I don't know the story. I think it was probably a wealthy family's house, and then when the order came to make this city park, it was probably, I don't know, repurposed or abandoned, and then eventually fell into ruin. So this is the famous Atlantic biome. Atlantic forest. As you can see, it's really thick jungle. Looky there. I can't just go off the trail, it's impossible. It's just like a wall of plants, and they're all indigenous to this specific biome, which 92% of the Atlantic forest resides in Brazil. So it's practically a Brazilian only biome, and it has lots of animals and species that live on it and would absolutely die off if the Atlantic forest were to be wiped. Oh, there it is. It's a little fella. Oh, so yeah, we have squirrels. Well, you can see it's really thick going down there. But our little furry friend is adapted. You can see the beautiful trees though. So yeah, this is one of the main objectives of what we call the Minister of Nature or Preservation, something like that. It's always, gotta protect the Atlantic forest because we're the only ones that have it, and blah blah blah. The diversity of plants and animals. This is a typical speech that we hear in Brazil here quite commonly. Wow, nice little view here. This is from the valley that's right by the city park limits. All right, moving on. So I'm gonna take you guys with me up until the end of the trail. Let's see where it leads to. Oh, there's another ruin here. You can see. Oh, this one is in much worse shape. As you can see, just the bases. Let's check out. Let's check it out. As you can see, it's completely overgrown. Not even a way for me to go down there. Completely overgrown. And down there, you can see a massive iron pipe. You guys see that? That was probably not in use for at least more than a century. That would probably carry water from further up. If I'm not mistaken, there's a water spring. Then we'll probably feed running water to the house there. I don't know. probably. Oh, look at that. Really tall. Yeah, most of the trees that you see here, especially these massive ones, they're very tall. They've been here for centuries. No two ways about it. Because this area was never cut down and then replanted. These plants are the way that they are since, Portuguese came to Brazil. So they are exactly the way they were. This was not fucked with. I mean, of course, only for the trail, but otherwise, the trees were here on, the 1500s when the Portuguese would have come to know these lands and colonized them. That's why we here in Brazil speak Portuguese and not Spanish. We're the only country in Latin America. Actually, we're the only country in the whole of all the Americas that speak Portuguese. Everybody else speaks English, French, Spanish. We're the only ones with the Portuguese. Yeah, very common misconception that Americans especially have, that all Latinos speak Spanish. That's not quite true. Wow. Did you guys see the bamboos? That's beautiful. There is another fella. Hey, little fella. He's just chilling, going down the trail. Oh. All the bamboos here. There's something else. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can really see, but it's like it's like a tunnel of bamboos on both sides. The bamboo way. There's something on my leg. Okay. We're going up, 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 up. I don't know what this used to be. Maybe something to feed the animals, and then was abandoned. So you can see like there's light remains that there used to be like a really, at one point a trail that was probably in rocks and concrete, You see the concrete wall here, overgrown, and you see kind of the remains of the trail. See here? This was a step. And yeah, probably fell into ruin because nobody cared for the trail, and it was eventually overgrown. You see? But it's a very chill trail, very walkable, no major hurdles. And you see we got little steps, but they were just dug out of the trail. And we continue to go up. Wonder where this will lead. Never been here. It's getting quite steep. You see the trail is almost going exclusively upwards. It's constantly forking and turning on itself. Whew. Oh, the way back should be fun. Oh, okay. Here we are. The clearing. Oh. It's kind of cool area to maybe stealth camp and maybe do a picnic. Kind of cool. Let's move on. Okay, we got some railings. Oh, rails. Okay, what we have here? Bruno Thaís Biel, B plus E or G plus E, I think. L plus V, little heart. That's sweet. You guys hear that? Thought I heard running water, but I don't think there is any like creek or river that goes through here. I think it was just traffic. Oh, okay. So there's a fork here, and it indicates that It is another trail, and it asks you to be careful, and there's even some stats on the trail, like total distance, total um, total time that they estimate that you would take to go to the end and back. So even difficulty level. And so it says, be mindful because of the time it would take you to do the trail and also the park hours. You see, it opens 8:30, closes 7:30, and you could absolutely stealth camp here. Like, there's no park rangers that will scour the park to find someone. Every day they close, so they just close it. You are forced to do a registration when you come in. Like, you put your name and the hour that you went in, and then you have to sign out when you go outside the park. So, and there's only one entrance and one way out. So I imagine when they close the park by 5:30, they check the list and see if someone has gone in but hasn't checked out. But that being said, I've been here multiple times where I just walk, past the guy at the entrance, and he doesn't even bother me to register or anything. So it's really lax, I'll say, really loose security. So you could definitely stealth camp here, like that clearing, or you could go through one of those. There's several like secondary trails here, and I just shown you guys one. That's one. I think there's 2 or 3 more that branch out of the main way, and then it goes, because the park itself it's not really small. I mean, it's not a huge park, but it's not small. So yeah, you gotta be mindful though, because if you do come in here wearing a huge backpack, with water bottles and your gear all showing up, your camp stove or shit like that, in plain sight, they might say something. I believe they would probably say something like, don't go sleeping here. You gotta get out by 5. So they would probably be on alert if you came in here with all your gear showing up. So it would have to be like a minimum backpack sort of thing, just with your tent and maybe some water, and then you could definitely spend the night here. And it's pretty safe, I would say. Probability of you meeting someone in these trails are low to very low, because most people are lazy fat asses. They are not really interested in the exercise or exploration, for that matter. They just stay on the initial plateau where the park begins, and then people stay there. They do yoga, they do picnics, play ball with their children, etc. Yeah, rarely anyone goes through these trails, and that's why they are so, badly kept, because there's simply not enough interest. So let's see what this is. Okay, don't feed the animals, don't leave your trash. Okay, that's nice. That's any decent human being should know these things, but I guess you have to spell it out. Oh, this video is gonna be on the longer side, huh? Maybe 40 minutes, but yeah, I don't care. Maybe someone out there will appreciate me rambling while we walk through the Atlantic forest. Who knows? There's a crazy people for everything, right? So the thing is, there's not that many clearings. So the spots that you would have to camp would be kind of obvious if the park keepers wanted to find you. So you would probably, have to go off a trail. Of course, not on an incline, but a flat part of the trail. You'd have to bring some tools with you, like a good knife, and you have to hack away and do a little clearing, like off the trail, maybe like 100 meters off the trail. That would be hard work, and you would have to be very prepared in what you were wearing because of the bugs and whatnot. There's a lot of bugs on the Atlantic jungle, man. Just me, like, walking this really wild trail. Wide, I mean, not wild, so just me walking this wide trail, the bugs are already feasting on me, dude. Okay, we made it. Oh, okay, so this trail actually goes around the what they call the lower part of the park. Then there's the higher part of the park, which I will show you guys in another opportunity. How do you get there? You get there through one of those secondary trails that we saw on the way. But but then I'm without water, didn't bring any snacks, didn't bring anything, so I'm not gonna stay here much longer, and the video is already almost 30 minutes. So this is the plateau that I just talked about. Most people just stay here. Okay, so that was it. We as you guys can see, the trail started way over there. That's the ruin that I started talking about in the beginning of the video, and we just we went all around and came to the same spot. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you in the next one.